Hey folks, this is Ardwulf, and I'm coming to you from the Guild Wars 2 Beta Weekend Experience. We've just spent some time trying to get involved in some World vs. World, and actually kind of been unable to find any. I'm finding the mechanism for actually getting into the action kind of opaque. So we're going to try it one more time and hopefully capture some World vs. World for you guys in this video. First thing we're going to do, that I'm going to show you, if you didn't see the last one, I'm going to press the N button and pull up the PvP scoreboard. These are the three servers or worlds that are in conflict right now in World vs. World for us. We're on Tarnished Coast, so we're getting our asses kicked rather badly in this contest. So we're the red world. That's going to be important. Right now we're in Lion's Arch. You should be able to get to the PvP World vs. World by going to your hero panel, press H to get there, and click on the PvP button and click on Be in the Mists, but that sends you to a part of the mists where it wasn't entirely clear to me where I was supposed to go. So we went to Lion's Arch instead, and we are going to go to this Eternal Battleground Mists, which I think is going to be where, it's sort of the middle PvP area where most of the World vs. World will actually happen. So I'm ready to travel. Let's find out what happens. It should be scaled to 80, and I don't know if it's going to scale all talents and stuff, or if it's just going to give me what I'm equipped with. Looks like it's just going to give me what I'm equipped with. Kicking back to loading screens. The loading screen situation is definitely improved from yesterday and the day before. Let's look at the map, see what we can find out what we should be doing here. There's no like markers or anything on the this is definitely the WvW main battleground area, though. There's no markers on here to tell us where the action is taking place, although there's a caravan here that we could go try to kill. So I don't know exactly how to find the action. No one appears to be laying siege to our keep at the moment, despite the fact that we're doing very badly in World vs. World so far. Lord Darkbow. Character names have been pretty good so far. Lord Darkbow's pretty good so far in the beta. We'll see if that holds up during launch. Probably not. As with the rest of Guild Wars 2 that I've seen, everything appears to be pretty scenic. We're zoomed all the way out from the character. Probably a good idea in PvP. There's a vent nearby, and we have to looks like some kind of supply action.
Let's see the color of your coin.
I don't know what that means. So let's go out here and see what we can find. Pretty weak looking. Now, I should point out that you see that little deal down there. That's actually the portal to get in to the fortress. But this is not it's not an instance gate. You're actually in the same instance when you come out. So what we're supposed to do here is get supply and put it in the supply depot. I'm not entirely sure where the supply is supposed to come from. Whether it comes from one of those caravans or what. Maybe. Looks like there does not appear to be a caravan at the moment. I think these buildings are destructible. Well, if they are, I didn't dent it, but that's okay. Hey, something just happened. I see some other players here. First time in actual World vs. World, so let's follow them and see. Oh, you know what? Down here on the mini map, we actually do see what appears to be some. Oh boy, are these NPCs? They look like NPCs. I want to stick with the pack here. I am an elementalist, and a bit on the brittle side, so. While we're at this, we're going to equip this slightly longer range. Switch to fire spec. Yeah, these are NPCs. And we're hobbled badly. Damn. A lot of us getting hit by, some kind of artillery fire. Ah, we killed something. Awesome. It's the only thing I've killed so far in PvP. We're not being very coordinated here. Not exactly, not exactly good PvP. Yeah, there we go. That's what I get for looking around. And we're gonna die. Yeah, I don't even have anybody in range. I can do this. I guess I can't. Okay, so let's go back to... So we're gonna have to come back to this waypoint. Wait. Somebody's healing me. Or was attempting to do so before they got overrun. Alright, so let's go back to the waypoint. I see that the supply status is exactly what it was before we left. So in the original Guild Wars, there was a sort of a PvP system whereby... Now this looks interesting. Well, this looks terrific. I mean, I gotta say that. So there's a lot of really good design work that went into this. I'm not going to sit here firing mortars the entire time. I'm just going to go. Oh, we got some action taking place here. I think I would like to stay right here. Oh, and he yanked me right to him. What a bitch. Somebody's healing these guys, so... Let's go back to the waypoint. Looks like our red faction is eating it pretty hard here. There's a bunch of guys here.
I'm freezing.
You can tell that nobody really knows what they're doing here. 99% of the people weren't in a press beta or anything like that, and really are just kind of stumbling around like me, like idiots, and they don't really know what they're doing. I'm still having fun though. I do not regret my pre-purchase of the game, despite the irregularity of the necessity for pre-purchase. We got a lot of guys here, so I mean we should be able to focus fire and take some of these dudes down. Of course, focus fire is kind of like a teamwork thing, and I'm certainly not getting the impression that our red team in this case is very good at teamwork. Like I said before, though, we got a lot of like role-playing type communities on this server, so I'm not really terribly surprised that we're not massive PvP badasses. We're on the edge of a green keep here. We can keep people up and take people down at the same time. Looks like we can actually make some progress. I don't see anybody up there. Our frame rate here is in the high teens. Where we are again at low graphic settings, so it's a little disappointing that that's the case. But we're in, there's a lot of characters running around here, so it's not terribly surprising. So we got something for that event. Oh, we got somebody up there who's being a dick. I don't think I can actually hit him. Nope, he backed out. That's okay. So I'm not clear on whether these are players or NPCs. I thought they were NPCs, but I could be mistaken. They're pretty smart NPCs if that's what they are. If I have to sit here and knock this gate down with Flame Strike, it is going to take all day. So I think I'm going to give up on that and hope that somebody knows what they're doing and brought some siege equipment or something. Dodge out of this. I don't see that the health on that gate's budging at all, so... Which is to be expected. We don't have anything like a siege engine here, unfortunately. Nor do I even know how to set one up beyond those that are kind of already set up. This guy's trying to actually climb the wall. I don't think that's going to work. This might keep me more or less safe from stuff being dropped from upstairs, however. pretty chaotic. That's just I found in some of the world events on day one. This is pretty chaotic. It's going to also, I think, take some time to go through and explore this system and figure out how it works, which I obviously haven't done yet, as you can tell. So, with that death, I think we're going to respawn, folks, and call this attempt at PvP completed. Actually, it looks like we might be getting res, so you guys might get a few more minutes of this spectacular action of me being dead, laying on the ground, being bandaged. And we're already dying. See, this green beast is obviously a ranger pet. And we're down again. Spectacular. See if we're going to make it this time. Or I could be wrong. This guy's patching me up. Oh my goodness, it's Jesus. I was healed by Jesus. I'm gonna revive somebody here. No, we're just gonna get killed again. I don't really have a lot of visibility on the guys up on the tower, and I don't think I really have range. Oh, it looks like I do. And we're down again. Not a chance. Somebody's healing me, though. There's been a lot of that. I mentioned that in an earlier video, that the social dynamic appears to be that players res other players as the opportunity permits, which is terrific. All right, let's try and get ourselves. I don't like that guy. I really, really like this Phoenix power, by the way. It's pretty fucking cool. And PvE, it seems to be pretty badass too. PvP, I'm not really seeing much of that so far, but I haven't seen anything like an open field engagement so far either, where that kind of thing would be best employed. I'm being burned up by lava. Fantastic. Alright, so we're going to call that it, folks, and we're going to say that I've given you some kind of idea of how PvP looks in Guild Wars 2, and this is probably going to be the last of the Guild Wars 2 Beta Weekend Experience videos from me for this weekend. The next Beta Weekend has not yet been announced, so we're going to plan to bring you some more video at that time. I hope you've enjoyed this series of videos. There's a whole bunch of other ones to watch, so check out the channel. Subscribe if you would like to see more. We do have some other videos on the way for other stuff other than Guild Wars 2. We have a few older things for older games. We do have a blog at ardwulfslair.wordpress.com. Check that out. You can follow us on Twitter, circle us on Google+, and like us on Facebook, and there are links for those things in the notes below, so check all those things out. Thank you very much for watching. This is Ardwulf, and I will see you soon again in-game.